man, it is hot outside. Summer's coming. The beer dad's getting thirsty. And what better way to quench your thirst than to have a nice homemade michelada? And how am I going to do that? Real simple. I'm going to take some Muñecas michelada mix and I'm going to mix it with my favorite beer. Because let me tell you, Muñecas michelada mix, a SoCal original, is the best tasting michelada mix on the planet. Check them out, www.muñecasmicheladas.com. And right now, the BeerDad and Brewed Podcast is currently saving you some bucks. Use promo code BeerDad and Brewed 10 at checkout. It's going to save yourself 10%. That's going on currently from Mother's Day for 7 days. Go check them out, muñecasmicheladas.com. Enjoy the show. Happy Mother's Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BeerDad and Brewed Podcast, hosted by my dad, the Beer Dad, the most awesomest dad around, Justin Allen, and his most awesome co-host, the master brewer himself, the Brewed, Joshua Kunkel. Grab a cold one, kick back and relax, and enjoy the show. Cheers, everybody.
Son, a woman is a lot like, a refrigerator. They're about 6 feet tall, 300 pounds. They make ice and... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, a woman is more like a beer. They smell good. They look good. You'd step over your own mother just to get one. But you can't stop at one. You want to drink another woman.
Of course, we're hoping not to step on any mothers during this episode, are we?
Yeah, I was thinking about changing the opening of the show there because I was like, we are going to have some ladies on the show. I don't know how much they'll appreciate that, but that's okay. I'm sure they thought it was funny.
It was funny.
Joshua?
Yes.
Yes. Welcome to the BeerDad and Brewed Podcast. As always, I am your host, the Beer Dad, Justin Allen, and I'm joined by my co-host, Mr. Joshua Kunkel, the Brewed Man.
Howdy how.
So today's episode is a very special episode, and it's special because I wanted to have an episode to honor mothers because Mother's Day is coming up. So I put up a post and asked people who wanted to be interested in being on the show and try some beers and that are moms. Actually, I had to force my sister-in-law. She's shaking her head at me right now. Oh, boy. She's going to hate me forever. It's all good. So anyhow, this is a very special Mother's Day episode. Shout out to all the moms out there because without moms, we wouldn't be here. There would be no us and there would be no beer because mothers started all, right?
Yes.
So, and we have some awesome moms here with us today. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce them. So we have Ceci. Ceci. God, see, I told you.
Ceci.
All right. Ceci, she is one of the owners of Muñecas Micheladas, and I'm really excited that you're here, and thank you for coming. And also, thank you for being an awesome mom. That's awesome. And also a recent grandmother. That's amazing. So tell us about all your kids.
Ooh, okay. So we have 8 boys.
8 boys.
And yes, all boys and a grandson.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep. So my only daughter is my daughter-in-law, and we love her dearly.
So with the 8 boys, is it because you guys were kept trying for the girl, or
Something like that.
That's awesome. I more power to you because I can vouch with boys. I got to tell you, I was so happy that this third one was a girl for me because my boy is so wild. I mean, I just can't imagine 8 of them. Just like, that's crazy. And of course, my sister-in-law, she's got my nephew, and he's wild. Well, he's not wild anymore. He likes his YouTube and his internets. But when he was younger, it was like gotta watch him all the time, and he liked to climb trees and climb fences, and that's how my boy is now. He can't even. We got like one of those little playpens, and he climbs out of it. You gotta watch him 24/7. So boys are crazy, but that's awesome.
And they're a lot of fun. I mean, they're loving. So.
Yeah. And they're probably all. Are they all mama's boys?
Yeah.
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 No offense, Hugo.
Except the little one. The little one's all about dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. How old's the little one?
Well, he's gonna be 13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your amazing family, and congratulations on your business. So, tell us a little bit about your business.
So we started in October and really launched it in November.
Okay.
And the reason why we started it, well, I love micheladas and I love a good michelada. So every time we would go to a Mexican restaurant, I'd ask for them. And then here and there, we'd hang out with friends and I'd make a batch and they'd be like, you need to bottle this stuff. So kind of that's where it took off.
Here it is,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. So locally here in the Inland Empire, you can purchase it at the Craft Lounge in Belmont.
Yep.
And then also they can order online and have it shipped right to their house, right?
Yep. If they're local, we do deliver.
Okay.
So, and then we have 3 different flavors. We have the original that we start off with, which is the bold and smoky. And then we have the pineapple jalapeno. And we have our spicy cucumber lime, which that's very popular right now.
That one sounds like perfect for summertime, like
Yeah,
nice
it's really
refreshing with a nice like lager or a pilsner.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be great. Awesome.
Or a Budweiser.
No, we do not speak that evil language on this show. So good. Well, thanks for coming. I appreciate you coming, and I'm looking forward to having some of your micheladas here towards the end of the show, and you kind of give us the 411 on how to make a proper michelada. Yeah. So that'll be fun. And our other guest over here, Jessica, say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
There you go. So Jessica is my sister-in-law who has been in my life for, I don't know, I'm really old. How many years? 20 years?
No.
How many years?
Where's Amber?
So it's been a really long time. But she's a huge part of my life, and I had to like yell at her and basically tell her she had to be here because she's an awesome mom. And of course I wanted the wife to be here, but you know, she's got to watch my tribe. So somebody had to do it. And of course, she didn't want to be on the show anyways. So I said, she said, go call your second wife, Jessica. That's what she told me.
Thanks, Amber.
So this is awesome. And again, you're an awesome mom. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you both. Like I said, this world would not run without moms. Moms kick ass.
Oh,
so
indeed.
It's awesome. Yeah. So we've already been sampling. We did some Instagram Live. We had some Las Palmas Brewing from Palm Springs, California, which I really enjoy. This is a good beer. What kind of beer is it, Josh?
Basically, this is their brown ale that they did. I went and picked it up the other day, and the guy was like, "Yeah, we were kind of shooting for like a light stout, but ended up with a brown ale." And I was like, "Well, for a brown ale, it is absolutely perfect." So I ended up buying 3 bottles just that day, and
awesome.
Just enjoying the crap out of it, and I hope you guys are as well. So definitely enjoyable, little nice light drinking brown ale.
Well, I see Jessica drank all hers, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
That's because I'm nervous.
trying to like kind of get a little relaxed there. So yeah. Well, the other beers I think you're gonna like. I went with some of the more summer fare type beers, dessert beers. Yep. So I think you'll like some of them. What do you want to start with, Josh?
Well, I know we went with the brown ale, which kind of goes against convention for most people, but I figure at this point we were reserving this one for
a michelada.
Mm-hmm. So okay, I'm gonna go and set that one to the side just because it's going to be special. And this guy...
That's a stout.
Stout. Yeah, we'll probably save that one towards the end.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right.
So this is the Candy Baa is a dessert sour. It's a chocolate and cherry.
Okay, that'll be second to last.
Okay. And then the Kings is all kinds of berries. This is Sprinkle Me Frosé. So it's a frosé beer.
So
wait till you see this color.
Yeah. Through the power of deduction, I guess we're going with a little Sprinkle Me from Kings Brewing. So
Fancy.
Here we go. A lot of people seem to really love that noise. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, yeah, that is definitely a fruity looking beer. So all right. I'm going to take orders.
So Kings Brewing is in Rancho Cucamonga, California, and they recently had this drop. Jonathan, when was that? Friday? Last Friday? Yeah. So they dropped this last Friday. It was funny because I rushed out there. I had left work early, and I went and got it. And there was a line about the length of Disneyland with people standing in line for this release, and partly because there was another can that they released that day, which was a collaboration beer with 450 North. I don't know if you have ever heard of them, but they're huge in the beer community. They're in Indiana, and they make a lot of the slushy, like thick smoothie beers. And so they had one with them, and it was peach rings. Yeah, peach rings. Okay. And so that's why everybody was there. But I ended up getting both releases, and this one is better than the peach rings. So like everybody was there for the peach rings, but this was better, in my opinion. So and the Frosé is just a heavily fruited, really thick sour beer, like a kettle sour Berliner style, and very, very popular among the beer community. Pricey, $26 for a 4-pack when they release them, but like I said, Disneyland length lines, people were there for it. But there's a reason why it's really tasty. So if you guys want to go ahead and take a sip and tell us what you think about King's Frosé Sprinkle Me.
Well, first thing I noticed is it smells a little subdued, but
That's
nice
good.
little fruit.
That's really good.
Jessica likes it. I told you.
Okay, yeah, that actually is pretty good.
Tasty, isn't it?
So it's
Of
all
course.
kinds of berries, you said?
Yeah, it's got a bunch of different berries. Let me see if I can get.
I'm trying to pinpoint like that first sip of it.
I'm getting like strawberry.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I will find it right now. So currently sold out. So you guys are having a beer that nobody else can get because it's sold out.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Sprinkle Me, it's 7%, which is crazy because I don't taste 7%. But it
Maybe
has.
later.
You're right with your nose and your taste buds: strawberries, blueberries, peaches, and banana.
Peach, banana, yeah.
Okay.
I'm tasting banana.
Yeah, I'm like, it smells like banana when you make a smoothie.
Mm-hmm. It has that. What I like about it is sometimes especially in beer, banana is just not right in beer, in my opinion. But this one's subdued, and it's very subtle towards the end. So I actually really like it. Hugo, what do you think? You like it? Yeah? So now you guys can say you've had Kings. You get all the hype in the Inland Empire. You've had Kings, and you had one that's sold out. Nobody can get. Some Jimmy will actually carry Kings from every now and then. Frosés are kind of hard though because they, like I said, people line up and they sell out right away. Yeah. So it's hard for Jimmy to get those. But on occasion he had what was that, Crossroads, or it was an orange can. You brought it from Jimmy's place.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I can't remember the name, but he had that, and it was really good too.
Yeah, I was like, I'm always buying different things from Jimmy. So.
We're always there.
Yeah,
might as well just move there.
Yes, yeah. Set up a cot in the back,
Yeah.
So we should feel special, right? Because we're trying this beer.
You should. This is really well. Actually, you should feel special twice because you got this beer, and then another huge sour is this Baa Baa Brewhouse that we'll probably have next. That one, this particular Baa Baa Brewhouse, Jonathan's standing over here. He helped me because we work together, and it's sold out in 2 minutes. Jonathan. Yeah. So what? So here's the thing. So Jonathan and I are in the same office. We have the same laptops and the same cell phones, same Wi-Fi, and we're logged in at the same time with all our devices to hit the purchase button when it went online for the sale for all the releases from Baa Baa. And when I hit it, everything was sold out. He was able to get through. So because of him, we were able to get it. So it was pretty awesome. And then I have a good friend of ours, a listener, Drake. Shout out to Drake. He's always taking care of the BeerDad and Brewed podcast. I actually sent him some Kings, so hopefully he got those today. But he does like our proxy, so we just send him our order and he'll go pick it up, and then I pay for shipping and he sends it to me. So he doesn't have to do that because it's a lot of work, but he listens to the show. He's a good guy, and we like to send him gifts sometimes too.
Yes. He's definitely a good guy. Definitely always hooking us up with some really awesome beers. Yeah, he knows his stuff for sure.
Yeah, he's got a really good palate for beer because usually everything that he says that he likes, or you're really going to enjoy this one. Like remember what was it? He sent us a beer that was a fruitcake beer.
Oh yes, the fruitcake beer.
And I was like, I'm always down to try something interesting, but I was like, it's not going to be good. There's no way.
Yeah.
And both him and I took a drink of it, and it was like one of our like top 10 beers of the year. It was really, really good.
Was it like those oh my god moments?
Yes. Like it was. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was pretty crazy because we weren't expecting that because like nobody likes fruitcake.
Yeah. It just got this horrible like image and like
people
reputation.
They make jokes. People make like door stops out of it, and it just gets hard and nobody eats it. But in a beer, it was really, really good.
Yes.
So he's got a good nose for good beer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this one's actually pretty good too. I mean, it's funny because when I go to smell it, I'm actually almost not getting the banana at all. Like, it must be just really well covered.
On the scent, yeah.
Yeah,
No, not at all.
Or even in the flavor for me, because normally I can pick out banana, but I think the strawberry is like overriding. I also smell the blueberry. I mean, that's definitely a given.
That adds the nice tartness to it, so it's not overly sweet.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of a nice little pucker factor on the side of my cheeks there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kings Brewing is legit. Like, you guys ever want to, when the world gets back to normal, definitely go out there and check out that brewery. They do a good job.
Good old Rancho Cucamonga.
Yep.
Who would have thought?
Right?
Yes,
Exactly. Like, what's in Rancho Cucamonga anyways? Like, all they got, they have the Speedway, I think. That's where they do the races, and that's about it. And it's a bunch of industrial buildings. Yeah. I know they have houses, like, somewhere up towards the foothills, but, like, where you get off, I think you get off on Vineyard. And when you get off, there's, like, a hotel, because it's close to the airport, and there's a hotel, and then there's, like, a bunch of industrial buildings. And then there's one shopping center and then a huge area of industrial buildings and I think maybe an apartment complex. But I didn't see any houses in the area. It's kind of it's all industrial area.
All right.
But good. Cool.
Yeah.
So Kings, on your list of beers, Josh, well, for you, for Untapped, what would you give this?
I'd probably give this about like a 3.75.
Oh, that's pretty high for you.
Well, especially for fruited kettle sours.
Right.
Like, they're kind of, for me, touch and go. Some of them, like, they do a really good job and they hit those marks perfectly, just like that Yabba Dabba we had the other day. That thing was just like, oh crap, this is like on point. And then you got some most of the time that are kind of like, okay, that's a good beer. It's refreshing, but there's no wow factor to it.
Right.
You know, for me, this beer, I mean, comparatively, I mean, it doesn't have quite the crazy wow factor, but it is still a very good beer on its own, and it definitely hits the marks of what it needs to be, especially for a fruited sour. You know, you're getting all those flavors going on in abundance, and then, you know, it's definitely refreshing, especially for the heat out.
Yeah, good summer beer for sure.
Oh yeah.
So, how about you? What do you think?
I was gonna say a 5.
A 5? Wow, that's good. So you really liked it?
I really liked it. I did. Like I said, I like sours, but I don't like them to be too sour. So this was like a little sour on the palate, and then it just gets settled. So I love it.
Yeah, just finishes clean.
Yeah,
where you
crisp.
Yeah, you're not lingering like heartburn.
Yeah, refreshing for sure.
And so my thing with it is I love it, and I'm gonna go 4 on it. I think for me on my Untapped, but the flavor just there's so much going on there, and they did a really good job of blending it, so nothing's too overpowering. But the one drawback for me for Kings is, and this is with all their Frosé line, is it's kind of like a one-off for them. So it's like it's sold out, and they might bring it back like once a year or once every couple of years kind of thing. So you kind of have to wait. Like right now, what I'm waiting for is one that I missed out last year was their Fluffer Nutter, which was sounds crazy, but it's a peanut butter and raspberry or strawberry sour, and it's supposed to be, it won a gold medal at a beer fest, and it's supposed to be like one of their best beers they've ever made.
Peanut butter and sour?
Yeah, it's supposed to be good.
Sometimes your brain just
it's like peanut butter and some kind of berry, and then maybe marshmallow. That's what they call it, fluffer. I'm not sure, but it's supposed to be ridiculous.
It might taste like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, it could.
I'm pretty sure that's maybe what they were going for.
But it allegedly, the Beer Dad, you know how I like to keep my ears to the ground and kind of snoop around. Allegedly, they're going to release Fluffer Nutter this month in May.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna try. I have some connections. Good friend of mine from Brews and Dubes. He's gonna try to get some for us. So we'll see what happens.
Very cool.
So good.
So Jessica, what did you think?
I actually liked it.
Ooh.
Yes.
I like it. So you would drink it again?
Yes.
Okay. So compared to a Budweiser.
Oh no.
Oh jeez. The owner of Kings is going to listen to this and be like, "Are you kidding me right now?" That's just horrible, evil talk out of my sister-in-law. Horrible.
I think she's just poking you with a stick at this
Yeah,
point.
she likes to play with me. That's okay. All right.
All right, move on.
Let's do it. Let's do the Baa Baa.
All right, a little bit of Baa Baa. Candy Baa.
I'm stoked for this one, actually. Well, because, let's see, we've had they make the Candy Bar line, which is like a sour but with chocolate. And then they have what they call a Smooth Ninja, which is like a smoothie style beer, which we've had that before. And then they make a lamb and a jam, which is like a really sour tart one. We've had that too. So this is the first time we've ever had the Candy Baa. So I'm excited to try it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm digging on this color right now. I'm just like, as soon as he was pouring, it was like I hope this isn't blood, because it's got this like really deep red color.
Looks thick.
Like I'm chomping at the bit on this one.
Yeah,
As you're pouring it, I'm like, wow.
yeah.
Ooh, it smells like chocolate. I was thinking I was going to smell berries, but it smells like chocolate. Jessica's scared because she's like, I don't like chocolate in my beer.
Yeah, I don't know about this chocolate though.
Oh, I love chocolate, but
Oh, wow.
This has almost like a milk chocolate thing going on.
That's awesome. It's good.
What in the shit? That was not what I was expecting. Wow. That is, first of all, it's not a beer. I'm not
Yeah,
even good.
that's dessert in a glass right
That's
there.
crazy.
That's really good.
Is there any for Hugo over there? He's got to try that.
Or maybe you might have to pour some from your glass.
That's stupid. Jonathan's got to take a sip there. He's got his little...
Shit. You okay sharing with? Oh, okay. Yeah, because
Is it gone?
Yeah,
That's okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I overpoured. But am I the only one who keeps thinking of the lollipop?
Tootsie Pop.
Tootsie Pop.
No, you're dead on. That's what it tastes
Tootsie.
like. Yeah.
Okay. Like I was just like, I know I've had this before. What is it?
That totally tastes like a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah, this is
Right
totally-
when you bite into it at the end. Wow.
That is really good.
So now you can see, girls, why this one's so popular. So there's raspberry too. I thought it was just cherry, but cherry, raspberry, and chocolate. And it's a Berliner.
Nice.
So let's see if they put the ABV. Only 4%, so
Okay. It's a little
lighter.
easy going.
lighter than the last one that we
Definitely
just
a
had.
dessert beer.
But you can look at their little can art. It's cute. It's got, they do like the whole lamb and sheep theme. That's why they call it Baa Baa Brewhouse.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, take a picture.
Yeah, definitely
This is
on mark.
Yeah, so people right now, again,
really
just
good.
like Kings, they're paying like $100 for a 4-pack of those, like silly stuff. And well, like you said, like I just told you the story with Jonathan and I, we both logged in with 4 different devices and only got through once, and it sold out in 2 minutes. So there's a reason why. It's crazy.
That is
really.
crazy.
A lot
This
of
is
these.
something you just have to sip slowly.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not a
Not
go
a
outside
chugger.
and chug a beer. I would never do my my pinkies out chug. No.
Yeah. Little too much chocolate for you?
I don't like it.
No.
Really? That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's
think I
okay
like
because
this
3 out of 4 enjoy it.
Yes.
Okay,
So thank you.
I'll take care of it.
Well, like I said, it's the thing we appreciate here on the Beard and Brewed Podcast is honesty.
That's all right. Well, sometimes there's been a couple beers that we've come across that we're like,
Yeah.
but for the most part, I try to get really good beers for the show
Yeah.
because I don't like that moment. But Jose is like one of the pickiest people when he's on the show, and he's had his moments.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of these beers too is you get a chance that there's a lot going on. So
Oh yeah,
you're always going to find something where someone's going to be like, I don't know. So, but yeah,
it's different.
But this does basically remind me of straight up like a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah.
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 In fact, actually, I was looking at the can and it looked like they have one on the can there. So,
They do.
Is there?
yeah.
Yes.
Right after I said it, I was like, they know it.
Yeah, they do.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
There's the Tootsie Pop, and they got like fudgesicles and chocolate cookies and Hershey's chocolate bars. They
Yeah.
did it, man. Yeah, I love that. Baa Baa Brewhouse, and they usually, when I tag them, they'll listen to the show. Did an amazing job with this. I love this beer.
Yeah, they definitely did a good job. And sadly, I keep thinking that commercial way back in the day. It's like, how many licks to the center of a Tootsie?
When the owl
Yeah.
says 1, 2, and he just like bites it, and you're like, oh my gosh, that would break my teeth.
Don't do that.
Right? No, not.
A little
absolutely.
easier to do with this.
Right?
1,
Absolutely.
2, and down that
Ooh.
much.
Yeah, I like it. Well, I'm sorry you didn't like it, Jess. But you liked the Frosé.
Yes.
Well, that's good. Okay, so we know that you don't like chocolate in your beer because that's why you always gravitate towards not liking my stouts when I'm drinking stouts.
Well, we'll see about this one.
Yeah. Well, we have a Garage Brewing on deck for a peanut butter chocolate stout.
They've always done a pretty good job. They're definitely in the top 3 for like peanut butter stouts.
Yeah.
You know that. Of course, that peanut butter porter is.
That's still my favorite. Have you guys had the Carl Strauss peanut butter porter or peanut butter cup porter? They come out with like once a year.
I don't think so. I don't think we've tried that one.
Well, actually, so they come out with it once a year, but then they stop making it. And then this last year, so it always would come out right around Halloween because I would always like religiously go to Halloween Horror Nights in Universal Studios, and we would go to Carl Strauss there at City Walk, and they would release it like right then. So that's when I would try it. And it was like one of my favorite beers, probably because you can only get it once a year, and I like peanut butter and chocolate. And then the brewer that invented that one left Carl Strauss, and they stopped making it, which really pissed me off because it was my favorite beer. But just recently for Valentine's Day, they did a special release of it. And, of course, I have a great wife. I kind of sent her a text message with a hint, like, this would be really cool for Valentine's Day, like joking, because we don't normally celebrate Valentine's Day because it's one of those things where I'm like, come on, it's a fake holiday. I don't need one day a year to tell you I love you.
You're like, I love
Pull
you
that line.
every day.
Right? Exactly. I got so many cheesy lines stuffed in my back pocket. And lo and behold, come home, and I think she bought like 12 or 13 bottles, and they were like the big ones, the big giant bottles. They were sitting on the counter in the kitchen when I got home. So I was like, yeah. So
I am loved.
Yeah, we had it on the podcast, so that was awesome.
Yes, very good.
All right.
Yeah.
We finish this one so we can get to the next one.
All right. I think we're like rushing to the Micheladas right now.
Yes, I'm ready for that.
It'll definitely be good after having all this sweetness.
Yeah.
Kind of mix out, get some of that salty.
All right. We'll pour these a little lighter.
Ooh, that was good.
I've got more of that if we need another can of that.
I'll
Okay.
take just a little bit.
Just a splash.
Yes.
That good?
Chances are I'm not going to like it. But we'll see.
She's not a stout girl. Every time I pour something, she go, that's so dark and thick.
Yeah.
Oh, ew, oh, and then she'll smell it and she'll go, oh, no, and I'll go, just try it. And she'll be, no, and then I'll finally get her to try it, and she's like, ew, like, no. That's fun. I still love you.
But we'll give it a try
What's
Yeah.
that?
on this beer here.
Yeah,
I got a little extra if he wants to grab a glass.
yeah. There was where's the other glass? I thought I gave him a glass, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
no,
it.
he's got it in his hand. I've been
Alright,
kind of
cool.
like doing like the speakeasy off the side here.
Sneaking
I
it.
actually like this one.
What? This is, ladies and
put your sound
gentlemen.
effects.
Wait, which one? Wait, was it this one? No, that. Wait, hold on. We're gonna do the. I gotta figure this out. Stand by to stand by. Nope, that's the joke. Hold on. Nope, not that one.
It's definitely not that one. There it is.
So, round of applause to Garage Brewing from Temecula, California,
Try to do a
because
little more.
Jessica likes your peanut butter chocolate stout. Wow.
You go and kill the can.
What do you think?
Yeah, you can taste the peanut butter in it.
Yeah, that's why I said compared to the Belching Beaver one, it's more pronounced with
yeah.
the peanut butter flavor.
Yeah, because when I was ready to taste the Belching Beaver, I was like, all right, this is going to be awesome, peanut butter.
Yeah.
And it didn't do that for
Yeah.
me.
It's more really subdued on the peanut butter and more of the coffee and chocolate notes with the Belching Beaver.
Yeah, I would say this one you
Like-
get more almost like a roasted peanut, kind
Mm-hmm.
of like the toasty. And of course, I think this one they probably throw a little bit more of the vanilla and coffee notes in there to help kind of boost that a bit.
I like that.
Yeah, well, they did a good job with this one actually. I'm liking this.
Yeah, Garage Brewing is cool. Have you guys been there? Down there?
No, we haven't been.
Definitely go check it out. So it's right off the lower 79 on your way to San Diego, so the last exit to Temecula, and it's literally right off the freeway. You get off, make a right, and it's behind the Shell station. It's an old Jiffy Lube that they turned into a brewery and a restaurant, and their beers are amazing. Actually, the Mango Heffenweisen makes a hell of a Michelada.
Anything mango.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, don't they
I know.
also put like jalapeno in that, or like
not in the mango. They have a mango chili.
That's right, mango chili.
IPA or something like that.
Yeah.
and they do a habanero hatch chili and a habanero IPA.
Yeah.
But they have a ton of different crazy beers, and so you go there. Have you guys ever been to like a Blaze Pizza or so it's just like that for the restaurant part. You create your own pizza and they wood fire it for you, and then they have like wings and appetizers and stuff. And you sit down, and then they have the brewery part where you can get up and get your beer, and they do flights and pints, tasters, and to go. They have cans and bottles to go too.
Yeah.
It's a really cool brewery.
Yeah,
I
tiny
like it
little
because you
thing.
think when you drink it, you think it's gonna be like super strong, and
Yeah.
then it just
Yeah.
settles.
Yeah, it's a
What's
little
the
more,
percentage on that?
little more on the mellow for a stout. 7.1.
Yeah.
So
Very drinkable.
So a lot of the stouts, like what your husband was talking about earlier, the one that he had was the Creative Creature. So that's like an imperial stout. Those are a lot boozier, a lot stronger.
He likes strong beer like that.
Good man, Hugo. Good man. We do too.
Yes.
We do. But I like a good mix. I mean, as you can see, my palate for beers totally changed because back in the day, like when I first got into craft, I was only a stout drinker. And that's the only, like, I would not touch a sour and German beer. I like German beer. So stouts and German beer was the only thing that I would drink. And then ever since I've just really been giving a chance to everything, my palate's kind of changed over the years. And actually, I really enjoy sours now. The IPAs, which I never liked before, I'm starting to like now. So just getting, it's just, there's thousands of beers out there, and I'm willing to try them all. So eventually you'll
Same
find one
here.
that you'll like.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, I don't know about any craft beer. I would be like, I don't know. And then now he's like loving it. He's
Awesome.
like, all right, you can drink with me.
Yeah. Well, that's like with Jessica. So for many, many years, I'm like, try this. And she's always, no, I don't like it. I don't like my Budweiser. And then finally we were brew hopping down in San Diego. I think that was after the walk, right? When we did the MS walk.
Yes.
So we went down there and did like a charity walk. And then afterwards we went to Vista because there's a bunch of breweries in the same area. And it was a Wavelength Brewery. And she had already had something at Mother's Earth and she didn't like it. And she's already like, no, I don't want to try these. And so I had a nice, usually when I go to a new brewery, I'll get one or two flights so I can try everything. And she tried it and she like wouldn't give it back. She actually liked it. She's like, I really like that one. I think you had a pint too after.
I did.
So so that was cool. I was like the first craft beer that I found for her that she actually liked. And now we're finding more and more. So it's just, you just got to give it a chance.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sushi.
Yes.
You gotta
Break it
a
in
chance.
slowly. That's what happened with my wife. Remember, she hated sushi, wouldn't even go near it. Now she eats it.
And I only eat it because she told me the good one.
Yeah, it's like you can't go for the crazy stuff first.
No.
And then be like, oh no, I don't like sushi.
Oh, we don't even do the crazy.
Yeah.
We do
I
like
do
the
I do the
crunch
crazy.
rolls.
I do like all the crazy raw stuff, and they'll do like one of
Keep
the
it
fancy
safe.
rolls with like the crunchy stuff and
That's
the
me,
avocado and.
So you guys
And
gotta
cream
hang out with
cheese.
Hugo.
There you go. I'm down. We'll do sushi in the pub crawl.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
that works.
Well, I was going to mention, I know you, Jessica, you said you like Budweiser a lot. Have you had? No. I'm just. Well, this is my approach to people who want to explore and try like different beers. Is one of the things I've noticed, especially with the craft beer world, is there are a lot of people that are starting to pick up and do like their own lagers and pilsners, which is what the Budweiser style is. Have you had a chance to try any of those?
No.
Okay, because you may be pleasantly surprised with those if you do try them. I have actually a can that someone gave me. If you want, I'll just give it to you if you want to try it out.
Sure, I'll try
Yeah,
it.
because I've been pleasantly like impressed with a lot of the pilsners that are coming out in the craft beer scene. Like, I know everyone's saying, "Oh, you're just making basically a high-end Budweiser," but it's like, yeah, and they're doing it better. So definitely worth a try. And you may be like, "Oh crap, these are really good." So
I'll try it.
yeah,
She's willing to try it.
okay.
What,
She's like,
Bert-
if it tastes like
we will convert her,
Yeah.
Josh. That is well. One of our missions is to try the millions of beers around the world. Eventually, we'll get there. Maybe our livers might shut down once or twice, but we'll get there. And then the other one is to just get her weaned off of Budweiser. Yeah. And also share the world of Muñecas and Micheladas with everybody.
Of course.
So we'll throw that in there, too.
Yes. Speaking of which, I was going to say, did you want me to grab that can as like a palate cleanser? Maybe rinse these out? Sure. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
And then, also, too, I have the bucket of water, the 2 buckets on the counter. So awesome.
Well, Jimmy kind of gave this one to me. He was like, "Go on, showcase."
He does that from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go in there to buy like 4 or 5 beers, and then he's like, "Here, take these 2."
He's a good guy.
We love him.
He told me this.
We love you, Jimmy.
Oh, Burning Beard, yes. Now, see. And I even told him, too, because I was like, "Oh, you got Burning Beard," because I've been wanting to get down there to try them. But, of course, all this stuff happened, and we stopped traveling. We had to start recording at home.
Yes, indeed. By the way, he says if we want to do a recording there, just hit him up.
Hit him up?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's definitely open to it.
Sounds good.
So,
well, maybe we'll work on that for the next episode.
he was actually, when I was there, he was joking that he wanted to do like a breathalyzer special.
see how long it takes. I think I can make that happen. I might know some people.
Well, that's what I told him. I was like, I think Justin could like cook that.
I probably could. Yeah, I'll just have one of my buddies stop by with a Paz device, and we'll make it happen. I think Jonathan would actually be interested in something like that, because you're into science, aren't you? Sure. Just to like try to figure it out. Like, okay, how many is it going to take to get that percentage? I've seen people do it on YouTube before. Actually, I watched something funny. You know, you always late at night and you're bored and you watch stupid YouTube videos. There was a girl and she did one. How many White Claws is it going to take me to get over the limit? And I'm like, for me, it would probably take about 100 because it's sparkling water basically. But I think she got like, I don't know, 5 or 6 deep, and she like was practically falling over. She couldn't even walk anymore. I was like, oh my God. Awesome. Cool. Now we can rinse our glasses.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
So that's awesome. So while we're on the subject of Mother's Day, what are while he's cleaning out our glasses for our next round, what's your favorite thing about being a mom? We'll start with you.
Oh God! And after a few drinks,
Yeah.
a little emotional here. No.
All the feels.
It's I don't know how to explain it. It's just when this other person loves you just unconditionally. I don't know. It's the best thing. Can you explain it? You can, huh?
Yeah.
No,
There's no
it's
words.
just the best feeling. Like I got a text from Alex today, and he said, "I love you, Mom," and it just
Yeah.
All
put
the
a
feels.
smile on my face.
And
Right.
I think that's the simplest thing that I can say out there, like, for guys in general. Like, just you calling your mom and just saying you love them, or even texting them, like she said, it'll melt our hearts.
That's
That's
awesome.
it. That's it.
It
Yeah.
did.
And now being a grandma, it's like, if you think you love your children, oh my God, it's a whole
I'll
different
bet.
ballgame with a grandchild.
I'll bet. Hopefully, for me, because my daughter's 11, that it won't happen for a very, very long time. I'm hoping. You and Alex, too. I ain't trying to be no great uncle, Justin.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna have kids for a while.
Okay, that's good. Alex, I know you're listening somewhere. Don't stay. Well, he already knows. So I got them trained, him and my daughter. So Alex, I always told him when they were little, no girls till you're 30. And tell my daughter, no boys till you're 40.
That's what my sister says. That's what my sister says to my goddaughter.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's one of those things. So with like your first child, and then of course with Alex, his only child, like what was it? What did it feel like the first time you held your firstborn?
Well, I was 17, so it was just an amazing feeling. It's unconditional. I don't know. You can't explain it. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It changed your world.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. It whatever craziness was going on at the moment, you just feel like, okay, I'm going to do everything I can to provide, to love this child unconditionally.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How about you, Jess? First time you got to hold Bubba.
I cried. I was very emotional.
I was there.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And you cried.
Yeah. She wants to cry right now. See?
Yeah.
Here I am. I'm pulling my Dr. Phil out. I'm going to make people cry.
We're going to be crying. Like,
yeah.
this beer is so good.
That's awesome.
Justin, you know I'm emotional already. So.
I know. But that's awesome. And you are an awesome mom, Jessica. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And, for me, and, I know you got a great mom, too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my mom passed away when I was 20 years old.
Okay.
But I was very, very close to her. So I know, like, there's always a connection with your mom. I was a mama's boy. I love my mom unconditionally. And, you know, I was devastated. It took me a few years to get over it. It really did. You know, and the hardest part, like you say, with grandchildren is I know she would have been an amazing grandmother. You know, but thank God my mother-in-law has taken the place. She's like 3 grandmas in one. She's an awesome person too. Awesome. Happy Mother's Day, Donna, by the way. I know you listen to the show. She's one of our biggest fans.
Yes, we love you.
Actually, Donna is the reason why the show is possible, because she's the one that started with all the equipment that we first started with. And told me that Christmas, like, you know, go chase your dream, do what you want to do.
That was cool.
And so because of her, this show is where we're at now.
Very cool.
We started with like, what, 100 listeners, 80 listeners, then it was 250, and now we're over 1,300, close to 1,400 listeners. So like it's growing, and we've only been going since August, so it's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Toast to that.
Yeah, cheers. And cheers to moms.
Cheers
Happy
to
Mother's
Donna,
Day.
huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. Yep. So we're having some burning beard that we snuck in on the show just to kind of cleanse all the sweetness away before we start the micheladas.
Yeah, I always refer to like lighter Pilsner type beers, or even Budweiser for that matter, is the palate cleanser.
I like this.
You do?
I do.
Okay, so we're going to go to Burning Beard. They're in El Cajon, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me see the can.
I think they're. Actually, I was going to say Jimmy just got a huge shipment of Burning Beard in today. Okay. So when I went to go pick this up, he had like 4 or 5 different like cans.
Yep, El Cajon. So East County, San Diego. So
very cool.
I know exactly where that's at.
Yep.
There's actually, Creative Creature, that crazy pastry style you had, they're in El Cajon as well.
Yep.
So it's starting to pop up as far as like go down there and do some brew hopping.
Very cool. Yeah, definitely looking forward to that when things get back to normal for sure.
Please.
Right.
Anytime soon.
Yes.
I miss, and it's just all kinds of things we miss. I know Jonathan, he misses his barber, right? But he convinced me I cut his hair. I didn't do too bad of a job.
Alex needs you to cut his hair.
I'll cut
please.
his hair.
Thank you.
I got you.
I can't take it anymore.
Yeah. So I'm the beer dad, the beer barber, beer everything else. But yeah, no, you just miss the simple things, you know.
Yeah.
And then like I miss just like I used to love, you know, going and with the family, you know, bringing them, you know, my wife, all my kids, because you can go to breweries and they have like board games, and you know it's a family atmosphere because it's not a bar. Like it's like you can bring your kids in there, and they have soda pops and other things for them too.
And I'd love if they'd get some food.
So, well, some of them have food, not all of them. But they'll always we'll be at like a couple and there'll be no food, and they're like, we're hungry. But you can bring food in. Yeah. Go get some burritos or something and take them in there.
Or if you get a food truck that pulls up, you know, get some good stuff that way.
Order pizza.
Yeah, you can do that.
Wings.
Yes.
That's one of my favorite things.
I think all this is just, it's not even about like, oh, I want to go out there and just go crazy. It's just, you know, the fact that we can't decide for ourselves do we want to stay in? Do we want to go out? You know?
You don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
Yes.
Yeah, you're being told to stay home. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, there's no more movies. There's no more going to a shopping mall just to walk around and look at things. Like, it's crazy the way things have gone. But hey,
there's beer.
There's beer, and thank God for people like Jimmy at the Craft Lounge, because you can order online before you leave work, and then on your way home, stop by, pick it up curbside. It's ready to go. Yeah. You know, also the beer trade community, all of our listeners, Brews and Dudes, Pinky's Out Posse, all the guys that like to listen to our show, our followers on Instagram, everybody. There's a huge beer trading community, and that's helping keep people stocked with some variety of good beers. And
I was gonna say, you've definitely been like owning up big time and like kicking ass there, because I never thought of myself as like the whole beer trading. I thought it was always kind of a weird concept, and I always read horror stories of people getting burned, this and that. But you've been able to find a really good community and get some really good beers, you know, just like this Candy Bar and like Kings. And
you gotta find the right people, and you know, I'm a pretty good judge of character usually, and there's some really cool people that in the communities that I like I said, and I was telling these guys before we started, there's some people that go and they get these beers and they mark them up 2-3 times.
Yeah,
you know, like Kings and $4.50, $100 for 4 cans of beer is ridiculous, plus shipping.
Yeah.
Then there's people like me, and there's a ton of like-minded people like us that believe in let's share. Yeah. You know, let's trade, let's share. We can take beer and you know, something from Southern California that somebody in New York City could never get. Yeah. But now I can get something from New York City that I could never get because we just trade can for can straight up. And, you know, it's pretty cool. And of course we do, we're kind of doing Beers with Friends live today, but we do a segment on the show called Beers with Friends. And for the listeners who's interested, they'll send us beer, and they'll keep the same beer at home. And then we'll set up the next time we do the podcast, and we actually drink that beer with them on the show and record it. So they're actually
cool.
they get to be part of the show. So we've done it a couple times, and it's been a lot of fun. So and we've gotten to try beer from Iowa and from Missouri and from where was that? Craig sent us something from Missouri, and then another state, I think Kansas or something like that.
I think it might have been Kansas. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been cool.
Yeah.
The beer community's awesome, and so. You guys jumping right in there with Micheladas, you're going to make some great connections for sure. A lot of the breweries, and anything I can help out with too, getting you connected with some of the breweries, definitely, especially all the local breweries.
I was going to say, because the Michelada's definitely taken a foothold locally. I mean, out in the desert, it seems like pretty much every brewery got CVB, DVC, you know, like all these breweries, they have a Michelada mix, either of their own or someone else, but they offer that along with their beers. It's like that extra little something, you know, that really brings people in. And so,
Especially
I was thinking would be a good Michelada, and I think he probably made them before, but Devin's brewery, Desert Beer, he makes that Mexican candy beer. It's a sour.
He usually does that one actually with a Michelada mix.
So
that
so
sounds good.
I don't know how you feel about Mexican candy, but it tastes. The best way to describe it is like the suckers that had like the chili on the outside and like either mango or watermelon on the inside. That's kind of what that beer tastes like. It's really good.
I was going to ask her if she made candy.
Yeah.
I don't, but
Maybe soon.
Yes. Ideas are percolating. Yes. But yeah, he does a kettle sour with like tamarindo and basically like the spices like chamoy and stuff like that in there, and does a pretty good job. He did one that also made a really awesome Michelada. It was like a kettle sour, but he was cucumber, lime, and jalapeno that he did. He only made like a small batch of it, but it was like really
That's the
good.
one that we got, and then he wanted to make a Michelada, and then you got the last of the cake.
Yeah. I went in there for like a growler fill, and he had been itching to make a Michelada out of this stuff, and I ended up killing the cake, and he was like, damn it. And I was like, are you sure you don't want to make one now? He's like, no, I'm going to make some more. I'm like, all right, fair enough, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
But,
Well, let's have some Micheladas. We keep
Yes.
talking about them. It's
I
making
know,
me thirsty.
I know.
I am
So let's
ready.
do that.
all right, well,
I'm really excited about this.
you want to start with homebrew, or do you want to start with little Mario Tart?
We'll let the guest decide.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll start with the original.
All right.
So we have Muñecas Michelada mix here, and let's see. Did we bring your plate that has the tahini on it?
Here, let me clear some stuff here. Make room for him.
Awesome. Thanks,
So
Josh.
this is the bold and smoky.
Okay. And this is your original mix.
That's the very first one
Okay.
that we started with.
Oh, thanks. Awesome.
And for the original, I'm going to start off with the original chamoy.
Lift that up so that you can talk in the mic.
Look at that cover there.
Rim it and lick it. I like it. See, my problem is I'd probably just eat out of that because I love that stuff. And you make it like it's homemade, like legit. That's awesome. Yeah, I love watching your Instagram when you run the blender. And this is great.
I've actually had some homemade.
So look at that color.
That's
yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you don't have to use the tahini, but why not, right?
I love tahini.
Oh yeah, tahini's awesome. I use it in cooking and everything.
My son just eats it,
Yeah,
Want to do a couple cups?
pours it in
that's
his hand.
he got it from me. Just saying.
Is that like locust?
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I used to buy that off the ice cream truck all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You want to pop that?
He actually carried a big bottle around with him for a while.
Well, I remember, didn't he have a Tapatio on a keychain?
No, he had Tapatio packets
Pack-
that
Yeah,
he would take for lunch.
So there was one time where we were somewhere and I was like, oh man, I need some Tapatio, and he's like, I got you, Uncle Justin. And he like pulled out Tapatio, and I'm like, what the heck? Let's see. Ooh, that smells delicious. I can smell the spice. Smell that, Josh.
I don't know how many I'm making here, but, you know.
Oh man, it does smell great.
smoky.
I like that smoke. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, I can smell. Is that more like a Chipotle thing or just like just standard like smoke?
It's smoky and
just smoky.
peppers
Smoky
and
pepper.
all kinds of stuff.
Or do you like smoke the pepper?
She's even making me shake the ingredients when she's done. I'm like, really?
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That fifth one's for him if he would like it.
Okay.
Would you like one?
You have to, Jonathan. That's.
All right, you want to go to Mario Tart on
You
this
do-
one, or you want to?
Is it? This is the original.
This is the original.
What do you think? Do you think
Yeah, two.
that's mango, and then we have like a regular beer? What do you think would go best with mango?
You have
Mango, the original,
The original? Okay, let's
Yeah.
do mango then.
the other ones are more for
All right.
like you guys do.
She's
There you
already
go.
learned. She's a
You got it.
professional. Yeah. See, I could just take a vacation and let her take over the show.
She's got it.
Yeah.
See, that's why moms are amazing. They just adapt and go and
Yeah.
just kicking ass, taking names.
Man, those look so cool.
Oh,
They
yeah.
look good.
Yeah,
It's like art.
I'm excited.
art in a glass.
Me too.
And that one's all.
Here.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I'll grab this one because it's already. Dirtying your bar up here.
That's okay. We can
That's
clean
what
it up.
bars are for.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say I literally just cleaned it last night, so it was already dirty. You can put it down right there. Oh man, that's pretty.
Yep.
Can you hand me my phone, please?
What do you want?
this.
He's like, I want to try that,
I want to take a picture.
and I'm gonna send you guys home with some Mario Tart. Yeah.
Awesome.
So don't worry about it. You'll have some. That's I just want to like eat the glass, not drink it.
Literally, that's why we said rim it and lick it because you're gonna want
Yeah.
to be like.
Oh man, yeah. Some of
just sitting there.
some of the places that get like restaurants that you go to, like a good what's that place over here in Hemet? What's the new one? Is it Tacos and Beer or SoCal Tacos and Beer? You guys ever been there?
No, it's tacos and beer.
Taking one up and
And then
boom.
there's SoCal
Okay,
tacos.
there's two of them.
Yeah.
Tacos and Beer is the new one.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
That's the one. So both of them make micheladas, and I think SoCal makes their own michelada mix, but the other Tacos and Beer, they have a million different kinds. But they make like the really wild micheladas, like with like the candy and all the crazy stuff. But really, really
I mean,
good.
I could
over
do
there.
those too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
No, but that's what these look like. These look like little fancy ones, so I'm excited.
Good.
Oh, this is really good.
All right. Well, I have to say salute.
Cheers.
Yeah, salud.
Cheers.
Oh man, I already cheated and took a drink, and this shit's good.
I'm just licking the rim.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
That paired up perfectly.
Oh, wow. Really good. I like it.
Everything's really good. The rim is amazing. The mix is, I like that smokiness, and of course mixed with this mango beer. Really,
Yeah, it's
think
really
that's
bringing
good.
out a lot of, especially the
Try it
home,
on its own.
okay.
the homemade chamoy is definitely like just bringing it all together.
I think I might get some of this for my Bloody Marys.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's what Jimmy was telling me because he knows that I like Bloodies. I usually do Zing Zang, but this is a totally different flavor because it's smoky.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's actually really good. Because I may have to tell my friend about that because she was trying to do like a bacon Bloody Mary,
That would be good.
That would
with
be
bacon.
perfect.
and she
For
ended
the
up getting.
Bacon
sweetness of it.
vodka. Use some bacon vodka.
Well,
on
she
that?
tried to do the bacon vodka with it, and it just to me it tasted like garbage. Like it did not mix well. But I think if you just did vodka with this, it'd be like
You like it?
Perfect.
Jonathan likes it.
like a perfect pairing.
I think Amber would like this.
She does because she likes Bloody Mary. Well, I made her a michelada a couple weeks ago, and she was like, "No, I'm not gonna like that." I'm like, "Bloody Mary's like one of your favorite drinks. You're gonna like it, but I don't like beer that much. I just like the fruity beers." And I'm like, "Just."
Yeah.
And I made it with a mango beer. I made it with what was that one? It was the mango squeeze. You guys ever had that?
Yeah,
Jimmy
we've
has
had
it.
that. Mhm.
So I made it with that, and she drank the whole glass. She loved it. So she's gonna like this.
Oh yeah. No, this is really good.
Wow, you guys did a good job. So who came up with the recipes? The chief, huh? Yeah, right?
The queen bee, yeah.
Very good.
So you're pretty much like, I like micheladas, but I want to make them my own way. I want to make them good.
I mean, you want to go and drink a michelada that always, that's the michelada.
Yeah.
So, like I said, just making a little batch here and there, taking it to parties, and everybody liking it. So, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely, I mean, just this, and we haven't even got to the other flavors, but just this one, that smoky flavor is so unique. I haven't had anything like that in a michelada.
And it's very well blended. Like, it's not like overpowering. It's like just the perfect amount.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a nice little like ting of spice there. You get the smokiness, that almost a little bit of a tomato kind of finish. And no, it's good.
That's awesome.
Wow. Yes.
Really good.
Yeah, very, very good.
I think this is my fave.
And then, so we have the, I brought the cucumber,
Okay.
spicy cucumber,
Okay.
and the pineapple jalapeno as well.
My fave. Next,
Yeah, he loves the pineapple one.
Pineapple's your favorite?
pineapple jalapeno
Yeah.
is only in stock all year because it's my favorite.
Yeah.
Only reason.
You're like, I need some for me.
And this is what I make.
I don't, it'd be hard to like, I mean, I haven't had it yet, but this
Oh,
one's
no,
so
I love
good.
it.
It is
Yeah.
really good.
It's like, where do you go from
Yeah.
here? And I just only go up.
I'm down that right now because it's good.
And you go up and down the hatch. And then you go. Oh, damn. All right, let me go and pop the funky
Okay.
and
We'll
let
try
you guys
that one.
decide between the two,
Okay.
which one it might pair with.
Which chunk are you going with next? We have. You want to do the
All
pineapple
right.
with the pineapple?
So
We'll
while
do the pineapple with the
we're
pineapple.
doing that, we're going to do some quick plugging here. So Muñecas Michelada Mix, you guys have your website. We set it live on Instagram. What's your website?
Muñecasmicheladas.com.
.com, okay. And
It's on
your,
the bottle right there, too.
let's see. Oh, let's see. I didn't see it. Oh, there we go. So muñecasmicheladas.com, as well as you are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So all the social media. I follow you guys on Instagram. I didn't know you were on Twitter. I'm going to have to add that too. But definitely probably one of the most unique and awesome flavors of Michelada Mix I've ever had. Jimmy was right. Jimmy, thank you.
Can break the seal on that one. Yeah, it's gonna be a little foamy, but you guys got a glass I can get
You
you.
just use a blank glass and you taste it and you can figure out what.
These ones.
So the first flavor that we had for Muñecas Michelada Mix was the bold and smoky. Best way I can describe it is, like Josh was saying, would be perfect paired with bacon. It's just got that smoky, robust flavor. It's got some spice to it, but not overly powering spicy. So if you wanted it spicier, I'm sure you could add something to it to make it spicier. But to me, it literally with the homemade chamoy that they make, as well as rimming the glass with tahini, it was perfect. So I probably wouldn't even have to add anything to it. I really enjoyed it. And of course, we used 8-Bit Brewing mango tart, Mario. Or what do they call it? Mario tart?
Mario Tart.
Yeah, Mario tart. So 8-Bit, we've had them on our show a million times, and they make great beers. So.
Oh yeah.
So this one is the pineapple chamoy.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is a little sweeter.
All right, it might go pretty good with the dryness on this beer here. Speaking of which, what would you guys think you want to mix with the homebrew?
With that one there?
Yeah.
Pineapple.
Jalapeno.
I got it right here.
Okay.
Pineapple jalapeno.
So
That'll actually go pretty good because this thing was kind of a citrus bomb, but it's also dry and funky.
That sweetness.
Yeah.
So
probably-
I'm over here popping open
That
the
was
next
good.
bottle.
No,
You hear
that was
that?
that
These
was
all popping bottles.
That's when you know it's fresh, when you hear it like that.
Yeah.
So this is the pineapple jalapeno, which is Hugo's, the other half of Muñecas Michelada Mix. His favorite, pineapple jalapeno flavor. Let's see what it smells like. I can smell the jalapenos right away.
nice.
Ooh. See? I like this first one. I don't know. He
Ooh,
says this one's
yeah.
better. I don't know how you top the first one.
It's my favorite.
It's your
Yeah.
favorite.
That's his favorite, yeah.
I could see that one pairing with this pretty well. Yeah, I think that'll go very well.
All right, here we go.
So the beer we're going to use on this one is a homebrew that I did. It's as I was describing earlier, it's a beer I call Citricopia. It's a citrus pale ale that I did about a year ago. It's got lemon, lemon, Tangelo, and lime peel in it. And basically, I let it ferment out. It's usually like a citrus bomb, but I found that when I added a little bit of like wild yeast or Brett yeast to it, it gave it this really nice little funk that I liked. So I went ahead and did that, aged it for about a year, and now we're going to make some micheladas with it.
Getting that foam head on there, it almost looks like we're making, what do you call those things? The cream, the cloud cream at Starbucks. Jonathan, what are those things called?
Oh gosh.
Oh, I know what you're saying. The cloud one.
Yeah, something cloud. It's got that big foam thing on the top.
Yeah, sadly, the wild yeast I put in this thing definitely makes it a little bit more spritzy than usual. So
It's got a great color, though.
oh yeah.
Smells good.
So, speaking of home brewing, what has the Coachella Valley Homebrew Club been up to? I know you guys have been doing a lot of Zoom chats and
Yep, little
best you can because you can't really be out and do whatever you got to do. But what have you guys been up to?
Well, for the Homebrew Club, we did our first Zoom meeting. We had our club meeting on Monday. Not as popular as I thought it would be. We only had about 4 people show up, but we turned it into our own little personal happy hour, and that worked out wonderfully. One of the club members brought up a really good idea about maybe trying to do sort of like a beer swap to kind of help the local businesses out there. So I would probably go to different businesses, say, hey, put together a 4-pack. Really? Oh.
Yeah, good job, Josh.
Okay.
He's like, really?
I had to take a swig. I was smelling it. I'm like, there's no way I'm not taking a drink of this.
Oh yeah, that is a wonderful combo.
Here you go, since it's your favorite.
Thank you.
Well, from one artisan to another,
Yeah.
congrats. Very good.
It's crazy too because 2 totally different flavors, but both amazing.
Yeah, that's actually.
And I like it. And what's great that you guys make different flavors because a lot of times it's usually a one and done flavor with Michelada mix. Is now you can say, okay, I can pair this one with this type of beer. I can pair this one with this type of beer, and you can have both on hand. Definitely I wouldn't make a Bloody Mary with the pineapple one.
No, yeah.
This bold and smoky, oh my God, amazing Bloody Mary, I'm sure. But this one that we're drinking right now, like Josh's beer is really good with it. I could probably do that with a hazy IPA too. Probably be pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Just because a lot of the citrus notes that they get
That's
from the
what I
citrus
was thinking
hops
is like anything with a big citrus is probably going to blend very well with that pineapple and that jalapeno and.
You like it?
I do.
That's a good job. That's really good. All right, so we had bold and smoky, and this was pineapple jalapeno. That's awesome, dude. And that's funny too because I love the combination of pineapple and jalapenos together.
What beer are you gonna use for that?
What do you think, Jess?
I like it.
You like it? Which one did you like? Which one did you like better?
So far,
The bold,
yes.
bold and smoky. This
one's
I like this
definitely-
one.
So this is a spicy cucumber lime.
Ooh.
That one sounds good.
It's really popular right now. I pair it with the original chamoy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can just try this on the side.
Okay.
This is a tamarindo flavor.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I love tamarindo. I like those candies.
Yeah, from scratch, man.
Yeah, all from scratch. Yeah, I love you guys. Got to check out all their social media pages because you can actually watch. Now, who's is it? Because I know you're shy on the camera, so it's you that's doing the blender and all that, or yeah?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I figured.
I don't have another.
Need another glass?
Actually, this no one drink out of. It's
Okay.
the bold, and
That'll work.
I'll
Okay.
just toss it.
Here, you can pour it in here. I'll drink it.
Yeah.
And I'm
neat.
gonna
Then I'm bringing them.
I'm wondering if I should just pair it with the original and then just have
Try
you
that on the
guys
side.
try this
Let's
on
do
the
that.
side.
Yeah, we could do that.
'Cause this one goes with the original.
Hey, got to go with what's best.
Now, this is good too because my daughter, when we're having our bloodies and all that kind of stuff, her lid right here. She always wants me to make her the virgin ones.
That's
I think she would like
that's
these.
our kids.
Yeah.
Mama, please, please. I'm like, okay.
Right. And two, like for the kids, like get them with these if they want to try them. You could probably do like I don't know, what do you think? Like a ginger ale might be good with it, or
We just do it with what is it called? The
You know.
Minerawa.
Okay.
Minerawa, yeah.
with the like
That'd
the
be good.
sparkling lemon water. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mineral water.
In the long glass bottle.
Yeah, plastic. They sell them like
Yeah.
at
Okay.
all stores.
Yeah, I've had them before. girlfriend loves them.
A lot of barbers and stuff, they like to drink this while they're working. They call us up, hey, I'm gonna drink it virgin because they're
Yeah.
and they mix it with club soda.
Yeah.
That was.
This is what I like about micheladas too, is there's so many options.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't have to be like, you know, a traditional Bloody Mary. Now there's more options because people are doing like a lot of craft ones with all the crazy toppings and stuff, but it's vodka. You put the vodka in there, and there's a couple flavored vodkas, but flavor-wise, they're usually off.
Yeah.
But with this, we got thousands of beers that we could try, different combinations, and you have 3 different flavors here that we can mix it up with. That's awesome.
Sorry, when you said all the different combinations, I was thinking like the Michoacana, where you get all the crazy,
The crazy stuff.
the straws and the fruit and stuff all hanging up there. Get your little diablito, you know.
So we'll pair it with that too.
I was gonna say, you want to pair it with this one, or you think we should pair it with something else?
I don't know.
What else would you suggest?
I mean, maybe we can split it down the middle and see what. Because, well, I'm not sure. Is there enough in there, you think?
There might be.
Okay,
Alright.
well, we'll try it.
Try. So this third one that we're having is spicy cucumber lime. I didn't get to smell it yet. Let's see.
I don't think there's enough here.
Ooh, I
Okay.
can smell the cucumber on that one. I'm probably going to like it
Okay,
because I
yeah.
love cucumber. That's a good combo.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Jessica says, oh, yeah. Thank you.
This one's really, really good.
This half of the show, you're just going to hear all the licking.
I love the cucumber on that one.
I do too.
Wow. That's crazy. And it's funny because, like, I mean, I'm not going to have you give away your secrets, but, like, cucumbers don't normally create, like, a crazy amount of flavor. I love cucumbers just because they're refreshing. Like, it's really good. Like, I'll have them with tacos. I'll have them with, you know, like a side of tomatoes or whatever, like if I'm eating steak or something like
Yeah.
that. Like, we eat a lot of cucumbers in this house. But flavor-wise, it's not hugely prominent, but it jumps out at you in this flavor. It's really
Oh, yeah.
good.
So the only thing I'll say, because I don't say my ingredients, right, is that it does ferment for about a day.
Okay.
So
To
we
bring
can
out
have
the flavor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can see that.
So like, and I make it. If they order it and I don't have it in stock, it'll take a day at least, so that and I can get it to
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
All
Did
right.
you bring extras with you?
No. I should
Well, we
have.
know where to
That's a
get 'em.
Good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, we know where to get them. They're right up the Lambs Canyon here, not too far.
Oh, I go there Monday through Friday.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
This
Yeah,
is
they tend to sell a lot of their stuff at Craft Lounge off of 7th and Beaumont Avenue.
Mm.
So just like pretty much right there as soon as you cross the freeway.
it's the place that we did one of the episodes at.
Mm. And I don't know how you guys wanted to try this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Spoon or anything?
Spoon
Yeah.
or something.
Let's see. No one else is gonna know where the spoons are except for me.
I was like,
Be like, there's some.
Alex,
Oh, Alex, yeah.
Alex, grab us some spoons, please.
He knows where they're at. My nephew's in the other room. He's probably right now watching YouTube or
Playing
what
the
else?
game.
Playing a game. What's that? The Roblox? something?
Roblox, Robux, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm too old for all that stuff. I can't keep up.
Right? I like Super Mario Brothers, and that's
Well,
about
let's
it.
see. You guys can see over here. It's a mess right now because we've been moving them around, but that's like my retro gaming station. So we got like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, all the old stuff. My daughter has no idea how to play any of it.
So this next rimming dip
thank you.
is the tamarindo.
I think I watched you. Didn't you put up a video making some of this the other day? Yeah. I love the color of that.
And I'll just tell you one ingredient in this.
Thank
Anchovies.
you. Wow. It's really good.
You like it?
Alex, come and try this. It's good.
He's all nervous.
He's eating a taco.
Oh, is he finally eating?
Ooh, yeah.
Mr. I'm not hungry.
Nice. That is really good.
That's good. So which one do you sell the most of?
The tamarindo seems to sell out.
I can imagine why. That's like I said, I'll just take a spoon and eat right out of the bowl.
I think it's half and half. A lot of people love the original.
Yeah.
Because that one you can probably put on anything, on chips, on whatever, just put it on there.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I have a cousin that she likes the original just to even do regular drinks, or just your can, Yeah.
This is great. Like, I mean, not even just because you're here or whatever, but like in all honesty, this is probably the best Michelada mixes I've ever had. A lot of them are very generic and just tomato, bland. Maybe they put spices. They use maybe just tomato juice and they throw their version of tahini in it or whatever. But each one of these is a unique flavor. Like the first one, the bold and smoky, nobody has anything like that on the market right now. And I can tell you, coming from a Bloody Mary drinker, that is going to make a bomb-ass Bloody Mary. So I'm excited about that. And then the pineapple jalapeno, like your husband says, that's his favorite. I can see why. That one's good too if you want like that tropical spicy flavor. And then this other one is so refreshing because I love cucumber too. So three different amazing flavors. So you really did a good job on this. So that's awesome. Congratulations.
Do you want to try it? Oh.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Here comes my nephew. You're going to like it, buddy.
Uh-huh. Cute. Here, babe, sit.
He's all scared to taste it first. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we know you. We knew you were going to like that.
Get the trial run, and then it's like just dive in.
That's awesome.
Kid friendly.
So this is awesome. So everybody that's listening, for sure, since you can order online right now and get it shipped right to your house, muñecasmicheladas.com. Check them out. Go on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Follow them. You can actually see them being made. Like, I mean, this is like homemade stuff. So it's not like made at like a giant factory somewhere. Like you can tell your passion and your love for this product is there, and this is your baby.
Says, I won't even let him shake the big old canister of it. He's like, "Are you sure you want me to shake?" I'm like, "No, I'll go and shake it." And there's
awesome.
a way.
Right?
Yeah.
Was that saying like mom used to make?
Like mom. Absolutely. That's great.
I think my favorite is the cucumber.
You like the cucumber?
I do.
Yeah, actually, I would say the cucumber probably went the best with the homebrew.
Mm-hmm.
Just like popped all the citrus notes like big time, and then that nice little cucumber finish.
I like all three for different reasons.
Yeah.
I just think that I'm gonna make Bloody Marys a lot out of the bold and smoky, so that probably wins for me. But like I'm thinking about all kinds of different other things that I'm gonna do with these and different beers I'm gonna try them with. So.
I'm actually kind of in the same boat. Like the smoke one, I'm definitely want to play around with some beers with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Like earlier we were talking about like barley wines with it. I'm thinking that actually would be really bitchin' barley wine with that nice smoky finish on that.
The problem is with the amazing flavor, and you throw it in a barley wine that's like 18%.
Yeah,
that's dangerous. That is dangerous.
With this covering it up, you're like,
you're just tossing them back. Oh, it tastes so good. It tastes so good. And next thing you know, you try to stand up out of your chair and down to the floor. You go, you wouldn't know anything about that, Jessica, would you?
No.
Are you sure?
I am positive, Justin.
Okay.
I would say I think that's a shared experience amongst us all.
Yeah, it was a good time that night, but yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Everybody has their moments.
Yes,
it was my 30th birthday.
It was a big day.
No,
a really big day, and I'll never forget that day. That was.
I wish you would.
I've been down that road.
Yeah, we all have our drunken stupor stories. I'm sure you guys do too.
Yes.
I'll say,
yes,
lived in San Francisco for 6 years. I got like a whole slew of random stories.
I can only, I mean, just knowing you and the short amount of time. It's probably been coming up on 10 years, probably.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a while.
Yeah.
So, but I've been around you for some of those episodes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but of course me, never.
No,
I don't have any of those stories.
I don't think Justin, I've seen any.
I don't get too crazy. I get real mellow. I just like chill and relax, and that's usually how I am.
Yeah. Maybe that's what Oktoberfest was for you, just going on, just thinking.
Well, yeah, that was.
Well,
that
or
was
sorry, the water closet incident.
That was the only thing. Yeah. So you guys, I'm sure, Oktoberfest. I went to Germany with family recently, and when they drink the beers there at Oktoberfest, every beer comes in a liter glass, and I was like 7 deep, so 7 liters of beer, and this guy took us on a tour. And I had to go to the bathroom so bad. Like, I mean, it was just one of those. I mean, 7 liters. Imagine that on your bladder. And wherever we were at in the festival, there was like no bathrooms. They called the bathrooms over there water closets. And so there's a video of us getting this tour with this guy, and all you hear me in the background is screaming, "Where's the effing water closet? I need a water closet." It was horrible. So yeah, we always talk about that. It was kind of crazy experience. So that was like my drunken experience in Germany. Yeah. Everything else was pretty calm and mellow. I behaved over there.
There you go.
I wanted to enjoy myself. I didn't want to get in trouble, you know.
Yeah, not the best thing to do in a foreign country. So.
No.
Yeah, it's frowned upon.
Yes.
And then plus, if I did, then the wife would never let me go on a trip like that ever again. So
that is true.
Yeah, so it's all good. Well, that's awesome. Well, this has been an amazing episode.
This is a lot of fun.
It was. This is the first time I think we've actually made something on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of dabbled with like pairing when Jose brought, what did he bring?
That's right, the Goncitos.
Yeah, he brought those and we paired it with a Mexican lager, and that was good.
I did a variant of the amber Mexican lager, and I added dates to it.
Oh, okay.
And so it gave it almost like this kind of like candy sweetness to it. And our mutual friend Jose, he's like drinking and going like, I know what this tastes like. And he just kind of like goes and rummages around his fridge, and he pulls out this Goncito, and he's like, here, try this. You know, take a bite, take a swig. I'm like, oh crap, they taste just identical.
That was like the only like experimenting kind of thing. You know, usually we just drink beer and talk about it, but this was cool to actually make something.
And this is the thing I love about beer as a medium is it really lends itself to a lot of different possibilities. Either if you're cooking with it or mixing it, you know, with the Michelada, the tamarindo, you know, you're getting a lot of like awesome flavors that help accentuate the beer even like more so than what it is.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Well, again, thanks for coming and bringing your awesome Michelada mix. Everybody, again, check out muñecasmicheladas.com. They're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the interwebs. Yes. Of course, check out the BeerDad and Brewed Podcast as well.
Yes.
We just launched some of our some more swag today. We originally just had t-shirts. Now we have hats. Tank tops, one for the ladies and one for the guys.
I saw those.
Or either or, however you want to wear it, in a couple different colors. And then for COVID-19, we have a mask now available. And actually, the mask is kind of something I just threw in there because it's for charity.
Yes.
So all the profits from the mask go to the Gary Sinise First Responder Foundation. So we don't profit off of those. I just kind of threw them in there because I figured I'm tired of wearing those cheap masks at work. So I figured I'd buy one, and anybody else wants to run around, and then people will be like, "What's that on your face? BeerDad and Brewed Podcast." It's like free advertising.
Yeah, so, why not?
But yeah, so that's on there. But definitely check out our store. You can get the link off our Instagram page, and we're gonna keep rolling.
Don't forget about the hats.
Oh yeah, the hats. Yeah. My nephew, he was bugging me. He got to have a hat because he loves hats. Right now, it's driving her crazy because of his hair. She has to have a haircut every 2 weeks, but I'll cut his hair, I promise. So
please do.
Yeah. So again, thanks for coming and bringing your awesome mix. Keep
for
it
having
up.
us.
Yeah, this is all. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Hugo, we're gonna go do that sushi and pub crawl. That sounds awesome. I can't wait for the world to open back up for stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I can tell people are getting antsy right now.
Yeah,
it's just kind of like, okay.
Chomping at the bit. We're ready.
Yeah.
And of course, Jessica, my beautiful sister-in-law, thanks for coming. I know it took a lot to get you to come here, but I'm glad you did.
Well, I'm glad I was here for the end.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you for being an awesome mom to my nephew. I love you.
I love
Thank you. Yeah. And Jonathan, as always, thanks for providing the photography and videography for us. He's awesome. What's your Instagram so people can follow your photography stuff?
It's John Pobre, Jonpobre.
Jonpobre, John Pobre, at John Pobre on Instagram. Check him out. He's a really awesome photographer. So
nice.
It's been real. So let's hit him with the ending.
Yes.
They also practice by drinking the urine of a ram The what?
They drink ram's piss.
Because of the pH balance?
No,
She's
because
talking about Budweiser.
if you can drink ram's piss, fuck, you can drink almost anything.
She said fuck.
Oh, what is the malted liquor? What gets you drunk or quicker? What comes in bottles or in cans? Beer! Can't get enough of it. Beer! How we really love it. Beer! Makes me think I'm a man. Beer! I could kiss and hug it, but I'd rather chug it. Cut my belly out to here. Beer! I could not refuse it. I could really use it. Beer! 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 I can't remember.